Every serious lifter has heard this sound. Some people ignore it, some stretch their shoulders, others blame bad genetics. But almost nobody asks the real question. Why is it happening in the first place? Here's the scary part. Shoulder pain usually doesn't start with pain. It starts with tiny mistakes repeated over and over again. Hundreds of reps, thousands of reps. By the time your shoulder actually starts hurting, the problem may have been building for weeks, sometimes even months. Let's fix that.
Bench press is one of the greatest exercises ever created for building strength and muscle. So why do so many lifters end up dealing with shoulder problems? The answer isn't the exercise. It's the way most people perform it. Here's where almost everybody gets fooled. Most people think heavy weight is what hurts their shoulders. It isn't. Your shoulder doesn't know how much weight is on the bar. It only knows where you're asking it to carry that weight. Every single rep is a conversation between your muscles, your joints, your tendons, and your technique. When everything works together, the movement feels smooth, stable, and powerful. But when your setup is just a little off, your shoulder has to pick up the slack. One bad rep usually isn't the problem. It's repeating that same mistake hundreds of times until your body finally says enough. Now let's clear up one of the biggest myths in the gym. If your shoulder clicks during bench press, that doesn't automatically mean something is torn. Healthy shoulders can click too. A painless click is often completely normal. But if that clicking starts coming with pain, weakness, or reduced range of motion, that's your body asking you to pay attention. Think about a door hinge. Sometimes it makes a little noise, no big deal. But if every time you open that door it starts sticking, getting harder to move, and becoming painful, forcing it isn't going to solve the problem. Your shoulder works the same way. Now, let's talk about the first mistake, your elbows. Walk into almost any gym, and sooner or later, you'll see someone bench pressing with their elbows completely flared out. It looks strong, it feels strong, but for many lifters, especially when it's combined with a really wide grip, that position can put extra stress on the front of the shoulder. Instead of chasing some magical elbow angle you found on TikTok, focus on keeping your shoulders stable while your forearms stay directly underneath the bar. There isn't one perfect angle that works for everyone. Your body is different from mine, and mine is different from yours. The goal isn't copying someone else's technique. The goal is finding the strongest and most comfortable position for your own body. Now here's the mistake almost nobody talks about. Your bench press actually starts before you even touch the bar. Your shoulder blades are the foundation of the entire lift. Imagine trying to build a house on unstable ground. No matter how good the house is, the foundation will always be the weak point. Your bench press works exactly the same way. Before you unrack the bar, gently pull your shoulder blades back and down. You're not trying to force them into an uncomfortable position. You're simply creating a stronger, more stable platform to press from. Stability comes first. Strength comes second. Finally, let's talk about the mistake that ruins everything, the ego lift. We've all been there. One more plate, 5 more kilos. Come on, I've got this. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. The problem isn't lifting heavy. The problem is sacrificing good technique just to move the weight. Watch what happens when the bar becomes too heavy. Your elbows move, your shoulders shift, your wrists compensate. Your bar path changes. Before you even realize it, your joints are doing the work your muscles were supposed to do. Remember this: control builds muscle. Chaos builds bad habits. Before your next bench session, ask yourself 3 simple questions. Is my setup stable? Am I actually controlling the weight? Do my shoulders feel comfortable throughout the entire movement? Fix those first. The weight can wait. One last thing. If your shoulder clicks without pain, don't panic. That alone doesn't automatically mean something is wrong. But if that clicking comes with pain, weakness, or loss of movement, don't ignore it. Getting evaluated by a qualified healthcare professional is always the smartest move. And in the next episode, we're tackling one of the biggest debates in bodybuilding. What
What's the perfect incline bench angle, and why does almost everybody set it way too high? I'll see you there!